Today's date is June 25th, 2020, Thursday. The time is approximately 11:49 a.m. I'm on notebook 30, page number 1962. I'm also on 4 hours and 56 minutes on my Sony digital voice recorder. I'm currently at my grandmother's residence in the backyard using the internet service on my laptop. I suspect there's a major fraud going on in my case. I suspect when I leave the residence, people are attending there and trying to commit a major fraud. They may be placing items and acting like they live in my residence and, like they're doing the work. If anyone's on 101 Lauren Avenue other than me, that's a part of a major conspiracy, and I would think Christy Dushak, possibly Tyson Roulette, and other individuals may be involved in that. Apparently Tyson's dead, but I've caught on to the police making fake obituaries in respect to the Patrick Chief Kershane homicide. So the police have also referred to Tyson Roulette as a complex god. So I'm not far off by suggesting the things I'm suggesting here. So I'm just making a Lyra complaint, or email, respecting a Lyra complaint that I'll be submitting either tomorrow or Monday. I'm going to read this email because I have reason to believe that my email account is being subject to a fraud. Anyone that claims title of these emails or the account, and they haven't reported it or haven't taken any action and other incidents are still occurring, that would suggest that this person is most likely assisting organized crime and high-level human traffickers. So I'm going to read this email, and it's a forward email, and I'll show you what I mean by the forward. Oh no, that's not it. So I'll be sending this email to a total, can't really see the screen right now, to a total of about 16 or 17 email recipients. So to the Lyra, Todd Clark. He's apparently the executive director for policing at the Manitoba Justice Department. However, I have concern. The person who's been accepting my complaints at the RCMP, Todd Doyle, I believe. I'm starting to notice I'm getting a lot of the same first names, and they're all signing the same signature. So I'm concerned I'm being subject to a major fraud by a corrupt government and Justice Department. But who knows? It may be what it is too. I'm just bringing it up just for that fact alone. So to Todd Clark, to the Winnipeg Professional Standards Unit, to Mayor Brian Bowman, to the Winnipeg Police's Countering Exploitation Unit, to Tyler Hastings, to Winnipeg News CTV, the Morning News, APTN, the U.S. Consulate in Winnipeg, David, or no, I'll remove the U.S. Consulate, or no, I'll leave it. The Attorney General of Canada, David Lemmy, the Families Minister of Manitoba, that would be Heather Stephenson, to the Minister of Justice, that would be Cliff Cullen, to the National RCMP Division, that would be Ottawa, to my account of Curtis CAFC 2019 44815 Hastings, and that would be the Google account in question. And then there's my WPG 429 Manitoba Avenue 51 at yahoo.com, Hastings 1186 at outlook.com, and Curtis 19 86.06.01 664 or 14 rather at gmail.com. The Project Vultures and Volunteers, that's my investigation project name into what I'm doing. Well within my rights naming whatever I want to name my files. So, and this is being brought to the attention of the Manitoba government, Brian Pallister, Winnipeg Police and Manitoba legislator implicated in a major incident, human trafficking of 5 to 6 year old Pallister Darius. The Manitoba Justice Department, this is being addressed to the Law Enforcement Review Agency at 420-155 Carleton Street, Commissioner Dwayne Rowan. It's regarding suspected police obstructing major incident complaint involving human trafficking of 5 to 6 year old Pallister Darius. Winnipeg Police refused to investigate suspected major incident report of obvious human trafficking. Winnipeg Police accessory to this incident for obstructing the author's reports and complaints on the suspicious incident. Author requesting further extension until either tomorrow, and I gave the dates, or and I also have safety concerns of going outside. And I put Lyra Commissioner Rowan. This email is being made in conjunction with a voicemail I left with the Manitoba Justice Department Executive Director Todd Clark respecting a pending Lyra complaint. I'm currently preparing for tomorrow. This is to say the author has safety concerns of going outside and carrying on with normal life. Not only am I concerned for my safety, but I'm also in fear of innocent civilians and children being targeted by high-level human traffickers who are or who may have been a part of a major conspiracy towards the author. The author suspects this incident was most likely a high-leveled conspiracy to commit a serious, and in brackets aggravated, sexual assault and resulting horrific first-degree murder of a young boy. I have grave concerns for the safety of the North Point Douglas area residents. As a result of this incident, the author will be seeking relocation under both the Provincial Witness Security Acts and protection programs. The author is currently preparing several major incident cases against a considerable amount of corruption and organized crime offenders. I suspect my criminal complaints will gather international and worldwide media attention. These allegations have the basis for the Canadian government, Manitoba government, and Winnipeg police to be declared corrupt due to obvious organized crime and major conspiracies plaguing the author's case. I also wanted to mention there is absolutely no power of attorney over the author. Currently, there's an obvious conspiracy, power of attorney and physician fraud that has been obstructing all of the author's complaints for the past 4 years. I'll be alleging any person or officials claiming this legal title without my knowledge or consent are either participating in the criminal conspiracies in questions, or they're acting as an accessory to the after the fact to the conspiracies to commit murder and intimidation on the author. Due to recent anxieties of the author, I contacted my former HSE nurse yesterday, seeking if she could assist in the author providing with medication of Valium to help reduce obvious anxiety. Immediately, Nurse Chantel was dismissive of my request. Then she turned her sights and attention onto a matter that had nothing to do with the author seeking help from the Manitoba government. Chantel's only interest is to aggravate the author. I suspect Nurse Chantel may be involved in a possible power of attorney fraud with Tyler Hastings, Kane Hastings, Sherry Hastings, Brian Hastings, Vicky McCollum, Chris Hastings, Crystal Linsky, Christy Didushak, Tyson Roulette, Beth GPZ 151, Tanis Petrosky, John C., Grant Fleury, Attorney Tara Walker, and other identified police and government officials. Chantel shares the same demeanor as Tyler Hastings and Sherry Hastings /Fox/Weeb. Also, the day I reported the incident to police, the police operator who accepted the author's call sounded like she was being coached by a third party. This third party sounded to be that of Nurse Chantel. Hours after the May 9th incident, non-emergency call, author attends relative Brian Hastings to tell him of the chilling incident. During our recorded conversation, relative Brian Hastings had inadvertently mentioned a Chantel and choked when he mentioned her name. Immediately, his daughter Naomi Hastings begins to question him as to who you talking about, who Chantel. As a result of this encounter and all the matching demeanors, I have reason to believe several of the author's family's members are participating in a power of attorney fraud with Nurse Chantel. For greater certainty, any of individuals or officials participating in the obstructions of the author's reports on this chilling incident, I'll be pursuing them for willful obstructions of justice and accessory to human trafficking, plus possible organized crime offenses. Please accept several YouTube videos showing how complex and considerable this Lyra complaint is. Virtually, I completed everyone's job. All hand-printed transcripts by the author, plus supporting audio recordings. I'd like to request if the Manitoba Justice Department and Lyra Agency can acknowledge the reception of this email. The author currently has both video, laptop, and audio recorder on the creating this very email in question. Currently, I'm on 1 hour and 48 minutes on my laptop recording, and I had this recording on the entire time that I was making this email. So yeah, I also suspect that someone's using high-end technology, such as changing the voices recorders and that. So and I'm just going to add on to here at the bottom. I'm going to put my phone right here. Respectfully, Curtis Hastings. No power of attorney. I think that's, well, I better touch up on it just in case. And this is a forward email right here. This is May 23rd, 2020 emergency concern of 0509-2020 Darius at Connie's Corner, plus author seeking witness security. So I believe there's a total of 19 emails attached to this. This email alone should have the country declared corrupt. So any person that's sitting there obstructing these very emails, given the allegations, provable I might add, would be acting as an accessory to conspiracy and organized crime. So it doesn't matter if it's government, anyone that's sitting here doing this, they can be charged for it. Oh, there's a loud thing coming by now. This usually happens when I send emails. So I'm just going to send it now. When I get it, if I could. There. Oh, right there. Okay. Well, I better put the incident number on it too. Police response. WPS report number. It's C2001-11708. No, that was the wrong one. Sorry. This one would be 02585 and C20-177-088. And this is the show that I'm sending this email right now. So it said it's confirmed sent. I'm just going to check the column. And it would be right here. So I'm going to take a or no, I'll just look at it right here. So in the recent one, and I believe this one would be at the bottom. So there's a total of 20 emails. This is all forward or a reply. It's confirmed sent at 12:01 p.m. New message from delivery subsystem. Show ignore. So there's ignored emails. That always happens. 12:01. And there's all the email recipients. And now, was that at 12:01? And I'm going to post this video right away. And this is also to say that I have concerns of obviously powers of attorney, and I hope this complaint, if the Justice Department gets it, I'm going to show you guys when I go back to my residence. I'll do a nice presentation over hopefully by tonight, but maybe into the weekend of my things that I'm going on about. But I'll leave it at that.